BlackHighPriestess. Um, I woke up. It's a new moon, and I woke up last night a little before midnight, and it's almost 3 a.m. And I'm at my altar. I'm in my altar room. I'm in the altar room now, and I usually don't do this, as you all know. I keep it secret and mysterious, but I said it's a new. I'm just showing y'all what I got. If you know, you know. IYKYK. If you know, you know. I got a few things going on. Peace, love. Peace. How you doing? I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm just gonna show y'all the raw, unfiltered altar at this particular moment. I suppose I could pull a card. I actually woke up thinking about Beyonce, and I was something like I really just woke up thinking about the Niggas in Paris video. And I think lately some things have been on my mind. In my last upload, someone asked me how I felt about, Jaguar Wright coming out more openly about Jay-Z in another recent clip. And now she's arrested or whatever. And, I did the video Jaguar White versus Witches. And, you know, I think that, I don't know, I guess something just been calling me lately about these industry fools. And I just woke up thinking about the Niggas in Paris video and thinking about Beyonce. And I was told to ask, the audience, how would ladies actually, and, asking sisters, but just wives, women, real women who are not in the hip hop industry, women who are not celebrities, women who are not in the mainstream music industry, you know. How would you feel, women who are married? How would you feel? Because I'm talking about Beyonce right now, and I'm talking about the video Niggas in Paris by the KKK and Jay-Z, Kanye West and Jay-Z, even the cat hissing when I say Kanye West, because y'all know I can't stand his ass. But how would you feel if you ladies saw your husband in a music video released globally, called Niggas in Paris, and he is riding around with Kanye West and what, 2-3 white women, Parisians, in the video? Who are these women? Now, again, Beyonce had a song called Sorry, lyrics in which were Go Call Becky with the White Hair. Mild, quiet controversy came out about who she may have been talking about. Meanwhile, you have a video called Niggas in Paris with her husband riding around with white women. Who are these women? Are they famous actresses? Are they scientists? You know what I'm saying? Who are they and why are they in the music video? So ladies, my question to you is, how would you feel if your husband was in a music video, artist or not, riding around with a celebrity and random white women in Paris, who are probably women that he has sex with while he was making the video. Who are these women? Video vixens, whores, prostitutes. Who are half of these women in these videos if they're not also famous, if they're not also promoting a brand or a movie or a song or their own album? Who are these women? Models, porn stars? I guess I just, you know, and then Beyonce's got the song Sorry, where she's deliberately showing dark-skinned black women um and talking about, being in a painful situation, unreciprocated love. So my I guess my question is to white women who are married, to white men, because you have dignity and respect for yourself. You don't need to go get inferior men of another race because you're so insecure. You're okay with dealing with the superior men of your own race. So to white women, who have white husbands, who have dignity and respect for yourself and your culture, how would you feel if your husband, artist or not, shows up in a music video in the middle of Africa with a bunch of big breasted, big booty, beautiful African women, half naked, shaking their voluptuous bodies all around and riding in the back of a car? These women are not famous or renowned for anything publicly. They are just random women, models, prostitutes, whores. White women, how would you feel? Your husband's somewhere in an African nation acting up like the cats are right now. um so to women, I just, how would, because the thing about it is, so many women, when I go out in public, automatically just have a very funny, weird, yeah, they acting up. They have, so many women have just a very funny, weird energy because they're intimidated by my beauty. And in the same token, so many women, they want it. They want to be me. It shows. And it's because of how I look. It's because of how I look. And what I'm saying is, these women could not fathom what my life is like and what is required to be able to wield this beauty the way that I do. Because so many women, they have looks, but what the world will do to you, a lot of women are really don't know what is necessary, how powerful you have to already be to be chosen for this level of beauty. Beauty that is so powerful is feared. Because I look in the mirror and I freak myself out. So I can only imagine how other people feel. And I feel it because the thing is, I'm really psychic. I'm really an empath. I can really read your mind. I can really feel your thoughts. I can feel your emotions, feel your energy. And if I get close enough to you, I could tell you everything in your fucking bloodline. So I just want to know, women, why do you think it's easy to be beautiful and to be famous? Why do you feel like it's better? This is why I was saying about Jaguar Right. A lot of women are not built to receive attention the way a beautiful, powerful, sexy goddess is built for goddesshood. And a lot of women want it. And one thing about Beyonce, she deserves it. She deserves it. And I woke up thinking about Beyonce because Beyonce has come to me in this in spirit. She is bloodline witch. And I look at the suffering that she's endured and what she saw her mother go through. Her mother, Tina Knowles, being cheated on like she was nothing when she was everything in that marriage and in the business. And that's why I say, these butch women like Jaguar Wright, you know, that's what I'm saying. A lot of it's a video, business wise. I don't see as well. You know what I'm saying? And if Jay and Beyonce are not within themselves irreplaceable, but you know, for a woman like Beyonce and to not have a man who look how happy Sierra is. Look how and we talking about Wiz Khalifa, baby. We talking about Future. Why did I say Wiz Khalifa? These that's what I'm saying. These niggas like, and look how happy Sierra is in this outside of a nigga, and that's what I'm saying. Like someone else who has more class, you riding around with a goofball like in Paris with white women. Like, and that's why, like I feel for Beyonce because it's like these white, black is actually, I had experiences that no other black person in Chicago had growing up. A lot of black people weren't actually groomed by superiors, groomed by the elite, groomed by the lawmakers, groomed by people with white supremacist class. And you look at black men, you know, and you see them in hip hop, in the music industry, their fetish for white women, their worship of white women, they're succumbing to the industry telling them to represent white femininity and erase black women from your whole repertoire. You know, it when you look at in reality how black men get a little bit of education, the first thing they do is they marry a white woman. That black men are the biggest whores and prostitutes. Most black men, they're married they're sleeping with the enemy, sleeping with a white woman, married to a white woman, having babies by a white woman, and black men with money are doing it. So what does that tell you? They don't own their money, they don't own their soul. They don't even own their own, spirit. They're still slaves. And that's what I'm saying about all this money and people and there is a problem with spiritual people being broke, but a lot of people don't understand when you do have a spiritual lifestyle. I won't say it's automatic, oath of poverty, but when you're dealing with the most highest forms of spirituality, you if it's clean spirituality and if it's holy, you're not going to be dealing with commerce the way humans do. You're going to be dealing with spirits, and spirits don't take money. They take blood. You understand. So what is sacred in the spirit realm is not the same as what is sacred in the physical, what is valuable. And black men devalue you. And this is why white women, you got to understand something, especially when I'm talking to my sisters right now and to black witches, to witches in general, but especially to black witches who got to understand that the spell over black men, it's a curse over black people that's in the Bible. And you got to understand black men will devalue you. Black men devalue you as a woman. And the reason why these white women is flocking to black men is because they have no value. They have no value. These white women are not worth these white men who are valuable, who have wealth, who have a rich history of conquering, of ruling, of being elite, being sophisticated, creating society. These white women believe that, all this Afrofuturism and stuff. Everyone believes that, the new way, that it's black time now. And yeah, there's Jubilee. There are circumstantial things happening, shifts happening. But you gotta understand something. Black men are trash. They are. And no matter what you are as a black woman, the black man will go out of his way to devalue you. Look at what Jay-Z does to Beyonce. And I'm not um I'm not the solution is not for black women to flock to white men, but it is for black women to understand the nature of the black man and why it's going to be a lot harder dating as a black woman, and being loved, because if you're single, you have a lot of work to do in sifting out uh, what type of black man is even worth being around. You got to understand something about this man. He is an inferior genetic. He's inferior. I don't know. It's just like I made that video about Jaguar white versus witches, and then and it got exposed. I said I wanted it to be exposed to see, for people to see what I see in people, their true nature. And them two hip hop uncensored niggas that they interviewed, and they trying to make a disclaimer video about Jaguar Wright feeling goofy and stupid because and it's just like, at the end of the day, black people don't have no discernment. Black people will go with any fucking thing that's hot at the moment. And then they getting up there, they got a video talking about something about the side chick, and then they getting up there bragging about the fact that they both had side chicks. If either one of them is married, how, as a wife, how how degrading does it have to be that black men have women, and they go out of their way to brag about women on the side? That's the nature of the black man. And you got to understand, that's his nature. Don't give in all this hype. The black man is a demon. And what you see in hip hop that's the black man's nature. That's his nature. No matter how good and they act and dress and upstanding they are, the black man hates black women at his very core. Most black men do. And you know it by the way they treat their wives, by the way they worship white women. Don't ever let any black man on this planet from America ever tell you, I've never slept with a white woman. I've never kissed a white girl. Don't let a black man tell you that because he's done it in his fantasies. And if he had a chance to do it, he will. And the reason he tells you that, black woman, is because he's, black men spend way more time figuring out how to degrade black women and mistreat you when they meet you and date you than they do figuring out how to be a better man to you. White men are superior. I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I know from experience. This is you black women, you gotta be fooling yourselves. And you think I don't know that your husbands be acting like that? And this is the other thing. This is why black women are silent. Because black people are cursed. It's in Isaiah, the book of Isaiah. Read it, chapter 3 and chapter 4. Black women are silent because black women cannot compete with white femininity. Black women don't understand it. I came on the scene in Chicago on the South Side trying to introduce witchcraft, trying to help black women get up to par to compete with what I saw happening. Black men abandoning black women for white women. And black women didn't know what to fucking do. They tried to copycat me, but black women are worshiping white women still. That's why black women is never gonna be able to compete with white witchcraft. Because black women at the end of the day ain't no different than niggas worshiping white women. But it's like, it's pathetic though for black women, because it's like you want to look like a white woman, but you don't even learn how to be feminine like that. And the ones that do, at least we can get white dudes if we want to. But, at the end of the day, like, the more beautiful you are, you're going to be degraded regardless. It's not, it's not always about, you see, black men are inferior, so we naturally don't know what to do with a woman, let alone anything divine. But when it comes to, just pure beauty, that's where degradation starts. Women don't get degraded when you're ugly. You get ignored, at best. Preferably. If not, you get made fun of a lot of times. But when you're beautiful, that's when the degradation starts. That's what I'm saying with a lot of women. What makes you think you worthy of all of this fame? Be okay with who you are and what you are and what you have. Because ugly, average, worth less, women who are worth less than other women, and in terms of like value and beauty and what you have to offer to a man, and what you have to offer to a family and things like that. Like those are the women who are being loved for who you are. Average people can find average people and live happily ever after. But as this is what a lot of women don't understand. You want beauty, but you don't deserve it. You would never be able to handle being degraded by men. See, women who are not beautiful, when they get degraded by men, they start getting butch, like Jaguar Wright, like these masculine, butch, angry women who want to be men. That's why beauty is not for every woman, because every woman does not enjoy being a woman. Beautiful, sexy women what is happening is what's inside of us, that pleasure of being the feminine, weaker vessel that we enjoy radiates in our look and our physique. And see, a lot of you women, a lot of women don't deserve that. You know, I'm talking to witches a lot of times. So we have those mysteries beyond womanhood. We have sexual mysteries of male and female principles. But what I'm saying is like, a lot of you women need to just be okay with what you have. You don't deserve beauty. It would destroy you. You wouldn't be beautiful. You would turn into an ugly butch woman who would start hating men because you wouldn't be able to handle being degraded by him for your looks, for your sex appeal. You can't handle being desired by men. A lot of you ugly ass butch manly bitches. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you couldn't handle it. Be okay with who you are and what you have. Be okay with being average, ladies. You know, do what you need to do to be healthy. Do what healthy all around, not just physically healthy. Do what you need to do to feel good about yourself. But stop trying to be something you're not. Stop overstepping your bounds and trying to be a goddess. Stop trying to step into goddesshood. You know a goddess when you see me. You know a goddess when you see one. You know by the energy. You can close your eyes and feel my beauty. You can close your eyes and feel my power. That's goddess energy. So ladies, ain't but 13 of us on this planet. So stop it. If you're not one of us, stop it. And if you are a witch, stay away from these women. Stay away from women. Stay away from them. Don't teach them shit. Don't talk to them. Don't give them your good energy unless they're your friend, unless they're a family member who respects you. You know what I'm saying? Or unless they're paying you for your service. Witches, be careful. Because these women out here, all they want is a black man because they worship Satan. All these women flocking to black men, all this hip hop shit promoting these interracial relationships and stuff. When black women, you better know better about these niggas. All that fame and fortune to do a music video with white women in the back of you married to Beyoncé and that goofball married to Kim Kardashian. And you guys still chose to put random white women. Who's controlling these niggas? Why do two married black men want to degrade their wives in that way? Ask yourselves these questions, y'all. I don't want to make this video this long, but I wanted to say that, and I wanted to say something else about dating, especially to women. Anytime a man asks you why you're single, instead of trying to get to know you, cut him off, probably block him, because that's a man who's degrading you. That's a man who's objectifying you. That's a man who believes that your life is easy because you look good. That's a man who's attracted to you but only sees you as a sex object. And that's a man who also does not deserve women. One of them dudes out here who is too weak to get a woman, and he just drools and lusts after women, but he's not manly enough to actually have one. Stay away from men who ask you why you're single. It shows lack of empathy. It shows immaturity. It shows lack of, experience. So again, if a man is a virgin, which is that's the type of question a virgin would ask. Because a virgin who's inexperienced is the type of man who believes that beautiful women have it easy. And only a real man can understand beauty is a curse. And that it's so much harder to be beautiful than it is to be average or ugly. because everyone's average and ugly, and you don't relate to anybody when you're beautiful. Humans are ugly through and through. So, witches never date a man who asks you why you're single. That is what, because he's human and he doesn't even deserve to learn from you, to be honest. He's naive, he's ignorant, he objectifies women, and he's probably someone he's probably an enemy, you know. A witch should only be dating a warlock. A witch should only be dating a warlock. So, a man who is powerful is never going to ask a beautiful woman why she's single. He understands because he is also powerful. He's also attractive. He understands what power is. Anytime someone asks you why you're single, that's a person who has no power and who does not understand power. Now, there are exceptions. Someone could actually be your friend, and they could actually be trying to catch up with you, and see what's been going on in your life. Um, some, there is exceptions, but when you're actually dating someone who's a stranger, does not know you, and the first thing they ask is why are you single? As if there's something wrong with you for being single. Stay away from a person like that. Stay away from people like that who are ignorant, uneducated, low class, have no power, don't have any understanding of what power is. That's why a person asks why you're single. They don't understand power. A powerful person should never date a piece of shit. That's what pieces of shit, that's the type of rhetoric they have, y'all. Trust me on this. Never date a person who their first question is why are you single. You need to, because it means they're afraid of you. They're afraid of you. They don't understand you. You gotta start understanding these things about, you should not even deal with humans. Only date a warlock if you're a witch. Don't ever date a man who asks you why you're single. That means he's afraid of you. And if he's afraid of you, he don't even deserve to be in your presence. You should destroy him, because if you keep being around people who don't deserve to be in your presence, humans try to burn witches. Don't be around humans. Don't. I'm warning you as a witch. As one of the most powerful things on this planet. I'm warning y'all. Witches, stay away from fucking humans. Do what you gotta do to make your money. Do what you gotta do to make love. Do what you gotta do, to enjoy your life and make a difference. Be productive. Always, always, always be productive. But stay the fuck away from humans. Don't be dating these people out here. Stay away from niggas. Black men. And if it don't apply, let it fly. Y'all know if you got black men around you that are worth being around. But I'm letting you know, most of them in America are demon possessed. They're parasites. Black men are the KKK. All the redneck, yuck mouth, hillbilly, ignorant white people running around blaming black people for their problems have either started dating black people themselves or have died off. The KKK is Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. They are the spokespeople for the KKK. That's what they represent. Black men who go around feeding off of black people's energy, giving it to ancient parasite bloodlines that are not black, giving them to the same fucking Hykso-Turkish bloodlines that conquered ancient Kemet long ago. That's what the fuck Kanye West married to. Oh, she's Armenian. Oh, she's Armenian. She's Armenian. The fuck on out of here. The bitch is she's white. Hyksos, Turkish. She's Armenian. This is why you gotta stay the fuck away from motherfuckers who don't know the history and what's worse than a person who doesn't actually know history is a nigga who do and just don't give a fuck. And that's what Kanye West is. He Belial. Kanye West Belial incarnate. And yeah, and Jay-Z wannabe Lucifer avatar. And y'all and black men just will be blinded by anything that has to do with a white woman. Black women, I'm warning you, stay away from black men. If they have anything to do with a white woman, if they got a white woman on their social media, if they smiling next to a white woman in their pictures, if you have conversations with them and you find out that they secretly been sleeping with the white girl and they just don't want to admit it, and you know, stay away from these castrated black men who were bred for nothing other than to be these white girl sex slaves in America. Black women, get your passport, find somewhere to go where black men, find an African nation that is waking the fuck up, that is starting to break the spell, and go there as a witch and help them continue to break the spell and help them kick these white people the fuck out of their nation and out of their land. Black woman, if you want something to do. But I'm warning you, stay away from black men and witches, stay away from humans. It's a new year, it's a new time, and you don't need to be playing around with your soul. You want to know what I'm talking about? Look at hip hop. Look at from your most underground artists who ain't probably got 0 likes on their shit to the most famous hip hop people right now, Kanye and Jay-Z. From the root to the two, every black man, all of them in hip hop worship white women. They all have a white woman in their video, on their album cover, somewhere. Designer is one of my favorite artists, and I don't fuck with him no more because he didn't have the decency to put a black woman in his latest video. Black men are the most demonic, indecent, ill-bred on this planet. Don't give in to the hype. Black women, you know a black man that's worth it? Do your best to get yourself in his vicinity. And what I'm saying for black women is this. What I meant was, do your best, black women, to get yourself somewhere where you can be safe. Get yourself to a predominantly black place where you can be safe as a black woman, not somewhere where the black men are all into hip hop, all into white women, all got baby mamas. Go somewhere where people are married. They're trying to raise their kids. They're upstanding. Not around a bunch of niggas. I'm talking about like really actually educated, good looking black people. You know, who work out, who eat well. Not no niggly looking Aunt Jemima looking Uncle Ruckus, Aunt Jemima looking niggas. I'm talking about some healthy looking black people. That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna find what I'm talking about in America, really. But black women, please get yourself somewhere safe. I know a lot of your husbands have already turned on you. You already catch them watching all this pornography and underground shit with white women and all doing all of this weird shit to keep up with they buddies and keep try to feel young and everything. Black women, we never have, and you know, we never have needed black men in America. They were bred castrated. They were bred to be the white woman's sex slave. And you see that's all they are now by choice. This is a choice, and they have made their choice, and they've shown the world, the black man has shown the world everything that black woman has done to help black men overcome, and he will go with the white woman. If that's not a demon, then please tell me what is. And I don't want to hear nothing about Hitler. Black man is 1,000 times worse than Hitler. Trust me. Peace and love.